In the eyes of the law, all are equal, and although the rich may walk around like they are untouchable, the reality is far from it. Here are 5 cases where wealthy people were caught red-handed and realized money couldn't save them from the cuffs. Case 1. Robin. Starting off with the shocking case of Connecticut State Representative Robin Comey, who on March 16th crashed her car shortly after leaving a restaurant a few blocks away from the Capitol building. The accident was so severe that it flipped her car over. Hartford police arrived on the scene immediately, and the following ensued.
What'd you have for dinner?
Anything
good? Huh?
I didn't have anything for dinner.
Then what were you doing?
I'd go around that ball and you go straight back there.
All right, so you were coming this way towards the highway?
Yeah.
Okay. So how did we end up upside down here?
I don't know.
All right. I'm trying to figure where's the best place to do this.
Robin can be seen sitting there, very nonchalant, smoking a cigarette as if she has no care in the world when her car is not so far away, flipped upside down. What makes the matter worse is that she laughs when the officer tries to inquire about it, showing just how casual she believes the situation to be.
Yes.
So basically, the girl that called in 1907, she said right after she heard the boom, she called immediately.
Okay.
She didn't see the actual accident, but she said
Can you just grab all of her information?
Yep. So she said her boyfriend actually took her out of the vehicle.
Okay.
But the boyfriend is not on scene. I couldn't talk to him, so I tried calling him. He's not picking up at this point.
She knows where this is going because she said she came from the restaurant, but she didn't have anything for dinner.
Okay.
And doesn't want to say where she was coming from.
Okay.
So I'm gonna probably, that's the camera dude, okay, right?
Since the officer isn't getting any answers from her, he goes back to his fellow colleagues, who inform him that the reporting person didn't actually see the incident. At this point, the officer realizes that he's dealing with a high-profile individual, and so decides to do this.
So you have some privacy.
What's up?
So you have some privacy?
Yeah.
Okay, so if you could stand right here for me. What I want to do is I want to do some tests to make sure you're good to drive, okay?
What's
All right?
up?
I said I would like to do some tests to make sure you're good to drive, okay?
I'm not driving.
You're not driving anymore.
No.
You okay?
Yeah.
What I said is I want to make sure you are good to drive. Because the whole reason we're here is because your car is currently upside down on the road.
Yeah.
So I want to make sure you're good to drive.
Yeah. I'm not driving.
I understand you're not currently, okay?
Yeah.
The officer takes her aside, clearly attempting to respect her privacy, but his suspicions are solid. He thinks Robin may be under the influence. Judging by the way she's responding to the officer, that may quite very well be true. However, field sobriety tests will determine just how factual that assumption is.
What I'd like you to do is look at the tip of my pen with your eyes, and your eyes only, and keep your head still, okay? Do you understand?
Yes.
Keep your head still.
You want me to?
Yeah, I would just want you to follow the tip of my pen with your eyes and your eyes only, okay?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Continue the test. Yep. Do you remember the instructions I gave you?
Yeah.
You're on the 2.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Remember the turn I instructed you to do? Remember the turn I instructed you to do?
No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Robin staggers through all of the tests, but does exceptionally bad on the second one. She forgets the instructions of the officer not once, but twice, as she stands there looking dazed during the walk and turn test. She also makes no effort in the one-leg stand test. Based on all of this, the officer makes the following decision.
Now, can you put your hands behind your back for me? I'm going to explain it to you. I'm going to bring you over to my car so you have a little more privacy.
The officer has no choice but to arrest her, as it's clear that she's wasted out of her mind. But even at this moment, he's considerate of her privacy. After this, Robin was taken down to the station where she gave a breathalyzer sample, which came back with a blood alcohol content of 0.144. As a result, she was officially charged with a DUI. Case 2. Marshawn. This next story is even crazier, as Marshawn Lynch, a former member of the National Football League, was found by authorities sleeping in a vehicle that was totally in an undrivable condition. The police report further says that the front driver's side wheel had no rim or tire, and both passengers' side tires were about to fall off. Following is the reaction from the officers when they arrive on the scene.
I've never seen somebody drive a car to the point where the rim is totally gone. And you can see where it came from.
Still sleeping?
Yeah, he was spitting while he was sleeping.
Okay, hold on. Did you run it, the VIN?
Yeah.
I can run it.
I think that's just the way the seat is sitting. Morning. How are you?
The officers are puzzled about how this specific set of circumstances came to be, as the car is completely totaled, with an officer commenting earlier that the engine was lying somewhere on the road and the driver is deep asleep. However, now that Marshawn is waking up, let's see what he has to say.
Huh? You don't know? Why not? You know where you're at? Is this your car? It's not your car? Oh, whose car is it? Do you know who you are? No, you don't know who you are? Okay. Did you steal the car? Yes? We said you don't know whose car it is. Just asking. It's better like that? Well, I guess if you're going to destroy a car, it shouldn't be your own, I guess.
Marshawn seems to be entirely out of it, as he doesn't know where he is, whose car he's in, or what his name even is. The question marks surrounding the situation are only growing bigger.
Everything? Is that a permanent gold grill? Or can you take them off? They're permanent? How can you afford that if you don't know what you do for a living, or your name, or whose car it is? Uh-huh. You know where you're coming from?
I bet you over there doing something. You want to get in?
Nope, sure don't. It ain't gonna go nowhere. You're on rims, dude.
It broke.
This car is broke. You know where you're coming from? Where were you coming from?
Home.
Where's home? You know the address?
It is then that the officer notices the gold grills Marshawn is wearing. For context, these can cost anywhere between $100 and $250 per tooth, which only shows how wealthy the man is. However, he sits there without a care in the world, like he hasn't broken so many laws. From this point on, the situation only gets more confusing.
Where are you from? From Las Vegas? No? Yeah? Okay. And this is your car, right? Yeah? Say what?
Stolen.
You stole it?
She asked you if it was yours. You shook your head no, and she said, "All right, cool. Did you steal it?" And you shook your head yes. Listen, it is what it is. All right.
You right. Guess y'all that good.
We didn't say we believed you.
Marshawn tells the male officer that the car is his, but earlier he was telling the female officer he had stolen it. All he's doing right now is intentionally complicating the story, making it difficult for the officers to figure out what's going on. But the officer finally asks the money question.
How much did you have to drink? You don't drink? Do drugs? No? He said he doesn't drink and he doesn't do drugs. Have you ever seen anybody drive a car like that?
That's pretty good.
He drove it till the rim came off.
Marshawn denies drinking anything or taking any drugs, but the officer doesn't seem to believe him, judging by the look of his car. However, his words don't hold any meaning now, and the officers make the following decision.
Right now, if you don't get out of the vehicle, you're going to be charged with obstructing an investigation. That is a criminal offense, and you will go to jail.
What kind of obstruction?
Obstructing.
What kind of obstruction? Yeah, we're not going to explain.
There's not different kinds. There's only one
Why
kind.
won't you explain it to me?
Okay, because I've already explained it to you.
Because I'm
Failing to obey a command by an officer or lawful order is obstructing. So it's your last chance. Step out of the vehicle for us.
Everything is understandable.
Okay, step out, please.
All I'm asking is, why will I not be pulled out?
Go to get on your stomach.
Roll over. No more games today.
What kind of games?
He does smell like alcohol.
Oh, I do smell it.
Yep. So right now you're being arrested for the suspicion of DUI.
The officers try telling Marshawn repeatedly to exit the vehicle. However, he refuses to do so, under the impression that he hasn't done anything wrong. Because of his constant stubbornness, the officers are forced to drag him out and handcuff him. Had he cooperated in the first place, he wouldn't have been manhandled like this.
Just make sure. You got it? All right, man, have a seat.
Marshawn is subsequently searched and then placed in the back seat of the police vehicle. When they reached the station, Marshawn's blood alcohol limit came back as 0.18, which is twice the legal limit. Therefore, Marshawn was charged with the following: DUI, operating an unregistered vehicle, and failure to drive in a travel lane. Case 3. Devin. While Marshawn was only chilling in his car, bothering no one, model Devin took it a step further by not only relaxing in her car, but blasting loud music through the speakers too. As a result, police were called based on a noise complaint. When they arrive on the scene, they were met with Devin.
I don't know. Why are we out here?
We're trying to catch it.
You're what?
Trying to catch it piece.
Okay.
Alright, we gotta open
Heck, where she's up and talking. Alright, why don't you get out of the car?
Alright.
You been drinking tonight?
No.
No?
No.
Did you use anything tonight?
No.
No? Alright, shut your car off. No, she's up. No, she's up. What's going on?
Nothing.
No? Alright, well, we got a call that you're playing real loud music and I come up to the car and you're passed out.
So what's wrong with that?
Well, that's an issue.
No, it's not.
Okay. Well, you're clearly under the influence. You're clearly under the influence of something. I had a.
How?
What's that?
How?
How? Because I can smell alcohol.
Okay.
Okay.
Where is
And
it?
I don't know.
Right.
Right off the bat, an attitude can be detected in Devin's tone. Not only is she slurring her speech and seems out of focus, but she's also dismissive and rude to the officer. As is the theme with criminals, she denies having anything to drink, even though her condition says otherwise. From this point on, her tone only worsens.
You want my ID?
Yeah. You have your ID on you?
Yeah, come get it.
Let me see.
361 medics
Negative. Here, what's up? Okay. Oh, perfect. All right, why don't you step out of the car?
No.
What's up? Oh, yeah, okay. Perfect. What are you reaching for? Chips?
Right?
Okay, yeah, you have your ID?
Yeah.
Okay.
When she's asked for her ID, Devin responds with a provocative comment, urging the officers to come get it themselves. She then refuses to step out of the vehicle entirely. Even now, the officers are being patient with her, but then Devin's anger climbs.
Oh, your ID is underneath you here.
Yeah.
You're sitting on it. No, you're sitting.
Where I'm at. I'm sitting where I'm sitting. And you're waking me up and you're disturbing my peace. So please take your life.
Listen, the reason we were here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Please turn that light
Nope.
off.
Listen, the reason we're here is because you were sitting here playing real loud music.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm allowed to do what I want to do.
Well, no, because you were disturbing the peace.
Can't I?
So.
How not?
Why don't you put that down? Thank you. All right. Let's show you my body camera's on, okay? Just have to let you know that. Okay. I just have to tell you. That's all. So how much have you had to drink tonight? How much alcohol have you had? Other than these 2 little airplane bottles, that just fell out of your car when you opened the door, so.
Devin's audacity to act like she's the one being inconvenienced is bizarre when the only reason officers are here in the first place is because of her noise complaints. In another display of defiance, she kicks her feet back, clearly indicating she is in no mood to comply.
You just wasted both of me and your time. You just did what I wanted you to do.
Listen, either give me your ID or I'm just going to take you out of the car and place you under arrest for driving while intoxicated, okay? So you can pick one. We'll start with that. Thank you. Okay. Why don't you step out of the car and we'll do some field sobriety tests. Come on out of the car. Or I'm not asking you anymore. Just get out of the car.
No, thank you. I have my key.
No.
Yes. Goodbye. You're wrong. Now step out of my way, please.
Get out of your car.
No.
After repeatedly asking for her ID, Devin finally gives it up. But when the officer asks her to step out so he can conduct field sobriety tests on her, she responds with a solid no to the officer's face. Devin is seriously playing with fire right now and is delusional, thinking she won't get burned.
Just get out of the car so we can do some tests.
No.
Or if you're not going to listen, I'm just going to put you under arrest.
Who's doing tests?
Stop. Put your hand behind your back.
To my right.
Sit up. Stay right there. Don't move.
We gave you ample opportunity.
Even saints have a limit to how much they can tolerate, and unfortunately for Devin, she's pressed the buttons too far this time. Had she complied in the first place, she wouldn't have been pulled out like a rag doll and handcuffed in this manner. But some people really do learn the hard way. Even at this stage, Devin continues to resist the arrest.
It is a yes, thank you. And you're about to learn a lesson. You're not learning.
Get in the car.
Get
in the car.
Fucking thing. No.
Get in the car.
Not until I have my own key. Because I drive the car. Right?
Much as I could.
Yep.
Get in the car.
No, thank you. Wait. Ow! No, thank you.
Get in the car.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
Will you stop?
No, I won't. Until you fucking detain me properly.
You're under arrest. Just get in the car.
Yeah, why? For what? Oh, you f***ed up. Go ahead, speak your truth. Go ahead, speak your truth.
Stay in the car.
Speak to God!
It's surprising what goes through the minds of suspects like these, as it makes no sense for them to struggle once the cuffs are on. All Devin is doing right now is racking up the charges she already has against her, further complicating the situation.
I will sit where I want to sit. I will stand where I want to stand. So what? My back is against the wall. What do you need? What else? To smack my head? Huh?
We don't want to do that.
But you don't want to do that. That's right. You're right. So let's fucking think clearly. Yeah, think. Sit here. I got time. I got more time in the world than you think.
Okay. Me too.
Right, because I'm an alcoholic, right? And all I do is drink. But I ain't gonna fucking butter my fucking wings for you.
No.
Right, I don't.
Alright.
And I won't.
Okay.
Even after reaching the police station, Devin doesn't realize the meaning of enough is enough. The officers are clearly fed up with her toddler-like behavior, but she thinks she looks so cool protesting every step along the way. Her bad attitude doesn't save her from being charged with a DUI though. Case 4. Keith. With each passing case, the entitlement only increases, as Keith Ingersoll believes that being criminally intoxicated is excusable behavior if you ride a Rolls-Royce. For context, officers from the Orlando Police Department responded to a car accident in the area of Main Lane and South Lucerne Circle on the 14th of June, 2020. When they arrive on the scene, they were met with Keith.
Yeah, bumped into me.
Huh?
He bumped into me.
He bumped into you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Alright, come over here for me, alright?
Sure.
You got your driver's license, registration?
Hey, buddy. I know you're looking there. There's no probable cause.
What?
There's no probable cause.
No,
I know
what?
what you're looking in.
What are you talking about?
Not be honest.
Okay.
Worst day of your life. You have a buddy coming on?
Yeah.
Cool.
It's immediately apparent that Keith is drunk when the officer approaches him and starts asking him standard questions. He's seen speaking incoherently and slurring his words. Apart from that, he already seems to have built up an attitude, commenting rudely that the officer has no need to look in his car. But he's lucky the officer is merely doing a crash investigation rather than a DUI one.
So, what happened?
He bumped right into me.
He bumped into you?
Yeah, he drove right into me.
Okay. Do you know which lane you were in?
I was in the middle lane. He swerved into me. I was like, what? He had his window down. He was parked.
Uh-huh.
So he was parking up front. Drove right into me.
Okay. How fast were you going?
Speed limit.
Speed limit?
40 minutes.
Okay.
Keith claims once more that he's in the clear, but as will be seen when he's asked to show his insurance, it is quite difficult to believe someone who is that intoxicated.
It's actually in my house.
What?
It's
Okay.
in my house.
Your insurance?
Yeah.
If you can get on your phone, that's fine.
No. I'm mad. Sorry about that.
Florida Blue. This is your health insurance. Your car insurance. Which company? I can't see. Auto.
It's over here.
Is it Florida Farm Bureau?
Yes, sir.
Is it?
Be patient. That guy smacked me.
This is home insurance, man. Coverage for 5 houses.
I don't have the building downtown.
Huh?
I'll be honest with you, I don't have the building downtown.
Okay.
If you call your chief, he'll tell you who I am.
Listen, I'm just worried about you. I just want your car insurance.
The fact that he mistook two different insurance policies for his car insurance is evidence that he shouldn't have been behind the wheel in the first place. Moreover, it is at this point that his entitlement starts speaking through, as he tells the officer that the chief must know him.
Model, is this Rolls Royce?
Doesn't matter. Just get a supervisor.
Okay.
I'm tired of talking to you.
Alright. So we can expedite this.
Car, so you read it.
Huh?
Car, so you read it.
Okay. This is the report number here for insurance. Make sure you give them the entire number here.
We'll say first name.
Okay. Yep. Alright, so make sure you give them the entire case number.
Okay.
Alright, unfortunately I didn't see the crash, so I can't take, just like I can't take your story, I can't take his side. I can't take your side. Alright? Alright, so what's gonna happen is both insurances are just gonna battle it out. You're gonna pay your deductible, he's gonna pay his deductible, and then that's where we're gonna be at. Alright?
So far, the situation is fair and square as the officer leaves the damage control up to the insurance companies. However, at this stage, the officer notices that Mr. Ingersoll has a heavy alcohol stench coming from him. There's also dried saliva all around the edge of his mouth. The severity of the matter is only now beginning to show.
The crash is complete. I'm here because I'm going to do a changing of the hats because we're going to conduct a DUI investigation, okay?
Why?
Because we may believe that you're under the influence of alcohol.
Not at all.
Okay. I'm going to read you something before I start questioning you or ask you anything like that, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand?
100%.
Okay. Has anyone threatened you or promised you anything to get you to talk
Just
to me?
him.
He threatened you?
Well,
he promised you?
because of this accident, they hit me. And now he's got you here. So I'd like to film you with John Morton, who's on the phone right now.
Okay.
The reason is because what happened is now I feel intimidated.
Well, what happened?
No, you do your thing.
No, what happened? Because I don't...
Tomorrow you're going to wish you didn't do this.
Okay.
After the crash investigation is finished, another cop steps in to handle the DUI investigation. But Keith isn't too happy about it. Keith claims to feel intimidated, but his actions are far more threatening than anything the female officer has portrayed.
Did you have anything to drink?
I did.
About how much?
1 beer.
1 beer? Do you remember what type of beer you had?
It was Corona.
A Corona. Do you remember around what time that was?
3 hours ago.
3 hours ago? Okay. You're willing to do the field sobriety exercises? Absolutely. Awesome. All right. Before we start, I'm just going to ask you a few more questions. Do you wear
assignments? What are we doing?
Do you wear any contacts or glasses?
Yeah, I do.
You do have a bad eye?
I have a bad eye.
Okay.
So horizontal gas, it's not going to work.
Okay. How do you know about horizontal gaze nystagmus?
I've heard of it.
You've heard of it? Okay.
I'm not doing that.
I'm sorry?
I'm not doing that.
You refuse to do the horizontal gaze nystagmus? Okay. Will you participate in the other 2 exercises?
Of course.
Okay, awesome.
The cop gets to work on her routine DUI investigation, asking him how much he's had to drink and all. Keith is willing to take the other 2 tests, but refuses to do the horizontal gaze test, saying he has a lazy eye. It's time to see how well he does on the other 2.
Sorry.
I go to the kilo 16.
Okay.
The kilo 5.
I'm ready. Go ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah, the back 55-6 reference. Shots are in the area of
12,
3/4
13,
mile light. The only call.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
You okay?
Keith stumbles through the field sobriety test, and for a man who was so confident earlier, this is embarrassing for him. There's only one move left on the officer's part, and they do exactly that.
Turn his wrist.
I would never fight you guys. Just sit it up.
Okay.
Go to the kilo 12.
Alright, Mr. Keith, right now you're being placed under arrest for driving under the influence, okay?
I wasn't actually this.
I'm sorry?
I can't wait to you guys know.
Keith is officially arrested under a DUI charge, but he won't make the transport process easy for the officers.
If you don't have it on, are you kidding me?
Do you want...
Orlando Run lose his fucking mind.
Who?
Your chief.
What's his name?
Orlando Run.
Okay.
Last one favor. Put my
I know.
cops in
I'm
there.
trying to ask you.
I don't trust him. And
Okay.
when I get out of here, you're gonna lose your fucking mind when I get done.
Okay.
Are you a sergeant?
I don't have my phone.
No.
I can't wait tomorrow. I'm so excited. Don't even worry about it.
Golf 5-4.
You're correct.
Oh shit, I'm so outside.
Hey, bud.
You got $1 in your door, boss man. He's gonna give you, okay?
It is truly unfortunate that Keith has resorted to making offensive remarks and threats towards the female officer when the cops have only been helpful to him so far. However, the woman is a professional and won't get agitated over ridiculous comments like these. Keith's rambling eventually stops when he gets to the police station and gets charged with DUI and property damage. Case 5. Desiree. Desiree is on a wavelength similar to Keith, as on the 5th of September 2023, authorities received a report of a woman in a black SUV driving recklessly and nearly colliding with another person's car. The officers used traffic cameras to locate her. However, when they caught up, they realized the driver was the sergeant's girlfriend. As a result, they turned over the investigation to another agency because of a conflict of interest. Following is the confrontation between the driver and the responding officers.
One step out.
Get out.
Dispatch, can we get an ETA on county? That's right, step out of the car.
Where was it now?
18's 97.
Almost struck the fence. That's right, step out of the car. Huh? Well, my name's Officer Solomon with the House Police Department, okay? The reason I'm making contact with you is because we got a call in that you're intoxicated driving, okay? Obviously, when I saw you, you just drove onto a curb and almost struck a fence, okay? So I'm gonna need you to step out. Okay? Did you take the keys out? You can stay in the car, just give me your key fob. Where's the key fob, girl? Do you have it on you? No. There it is.
Oh my, really?
You're not getting any, because who you know, it don't matter, okay? You know it's against the law to be driving under the influence, correct?
It's not the key fob.
Okay, you do know that, right? So I don't know why you think you're above the law because who you're dating. You're gonna get out of the car, I'm gonna have to pull you out. Okay, we're not playing a game like you did with the other officers. Okay? You're gonna get out of the car?
What game are we playing?
I'm not playing any game with you. Are you gonna get out of the car? Yes or no?
No.
Desiree can be seen sitting in the driver's seat stubbornly, refusing to budge even when the officer tells her to step out. It's clear what's going on here. She thinks she can get away with whatever because of who she's dating, but the officer is quick to remind her of reality.
I have one out on the garage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really.
Really? Oh, what the f***?
You're gonna listen. You don't get any favors because who you're dating. You understand that? Don't resist.
Olenek, stop. I can call all your shit.
21469.
Stop.
No.
Yeah, stop. You already messed up. Stop, man.
We're 15 one time.
You're not wrong.
Stop.
You're wrong. Stop. You did this. That's on you. That is not on those officers.
Coming from 1300 block of Northwest.
You're in cuffs. I don't know why you're doing that.
I'm sorry.
You're all right.
I'm sorry.
I mean, I don't know her issue.
I'm so embarrassed. I tried.
Was the child inside the car? You grabbed the car. You grabbed the kid?
Yeah, I watched him get the kid out of the car.
Yeah, I did.
As I was pulling
Okay,
up.
get the child's information.
Yeah.
Are you? I guess your mom. Grandma.
I had no clue.
Unlike other officers, this cop isn't here to play around and won't ask her repeatedly to step out. What's upsetting is that Desiree's 1-year-old baby was also in the car with her life constantly in danger because of her mother's reckless driving. At this point, the conflict of interest issue is raised and the case is handed over to another department.
So obviously we know you were driving, right? And I can clearly smell that you were drinking. I don't know your whole situation. I don't know what's going on. But I just wanted to ask you, do you want to submit to some tests to see if you're fit to drive? What was that? No? Okay.
Monterey told me he subordinate.
Ready?
You.
Hey, no. Yeah,
He told me.
I don't know why he would say that. Go ahead and get
He
up.
said he you.
I don't know why he would
As
say
a
that.
subordinate.
Okay, let's go.
Go ahead and get up.
No.
Get on.
Don't do
Go
that.
ahead and get up.
Get on.
No. Ahmad
Go
said
ahead
he
and-
you.
The female officer deals with Desiree very politely, asking her if she would consent to sobriety tests or not. However, it is disgraceful to see how disrespectful the suspect is being with the same officer who was so kind to her. After this, her uncooperativeness only escalates.
Go
You're
ahead
subordinate.
and get up.
He told me
right now.
Go ahead and get up.
No, Jasmine. He told me he you.
Get up.
Get up.
Get up or you're gonna go.
Get up.
You're gonna catch more charges. Get,
Get up. No, I don't give
Get
a
up.
Get up.
You know what?
Get on.
Get in there.
Watch your step.
Just watch your step.
Get in there.
I'm asking you to get in there, please.
All right.
All right? Watch your
Just
step.
helps me as my
Okay.
case against y'all.
Ready?
He told me he
Hey, get up.
Jasmine.
Hey, get up.
No, he told me.
Get up. Get in there.
He told.
Get on.
I will
You will not. Get in there.
That's enough.
Stop.
That's enough. Now knock it off. I'm not going to tell you again. You're going to knock it off. You're not going to come out here and kick one of my deputies.
Thank you.
Are you going to stop? Are you going to stop?
Thank you for the evidence.
Are you going to Now stop. Get up.
Desiree's nonsensical rambling continues and then hits a new boiling point when she tries to kick the officer. However, the male officer quickly intervenes, disciplining her immediately. If she thought she could get away with anything because of her status, she has a reality check coming her way, as even her boyfriend is not on her side.
Do whatever you need to do. You have my full permission. Get after her. I was already at home. I'm tracking her, and I'm like, where are you at? She said she was on. I was like, well, you need to get over there and get your son. So she wasn't responding. I'm like, this is kind of weird. Like, she was on the phone, but she wasn't saying anything. And so I asked her, have you been drinking? She didn't say nothing. I was like, okay. Tracking the phone. I hear a call come out, and they described my car. I don't know my 28, but I know my car, if you describe it to me. I'm driving down this way. I see Solomon parked down there, and I'm like, why ain't he doing nothing? Because she was right here where my car is. Look, she was like this. She was at this angle, facing that way, right where the car was resting. She was right here. So I swing around, and I pull up next to her, and I said, hey, man, turn the car off. Because I didn't know if she had the baby or not. My focus was to get the car stopped to get the baby out.
The sergeant explains his side of the story, and what is commendable is how he doesn't take the side of his girlfriend, while most people would have tried looking out for their own people. His first priority was his baby, and that's it. On the other hand, Desiree is taken down to the station for a breathalyzer test.
Just let me know, please.
We can't do that.
If I don't pass this time,
You said you were going to take the test. Right now we're here. Now it's time to take the test, okay?
I'm telling you, if I
Desiree.
fail, I will not have my
Okay,
kid.
if the machine tones out, we're going to take it as a refusal, and we're just going to take you right over to the jail. A big blow. Breathe in real big. Keep going.
Please, Victor.
We still need this second test before we can figure everything out. So in a second, you're going to do the same thing you did already. Same thing.
Desiree blows a staggering 0.36, which is almost 5 times over the legal limit. To see her worry about her baby now is comical, as she has shown zero concern for her throughout this whole fiasco. As a consequence of the actions she took today, Desiree is charged with aggravated DWI, abuse of a child, battery upon a peace officer, resisting an officer, and reckless driving.